Okay, a new Justice Department report is revealing much more about the FBI's missteps ahead of the January 6th insurrection. Investigators say the FBI could have done more to gather intelligence before the violence escalated. CBS News political correspondent Caitlin Huey-Burns has more from the Hill, and she joins me now to discuss. All right, Caitlin, so what's in that report?
Hey, Vlad, good to see you. Well, two big headlines coming out from this report. This is from the Inspector General looking into ways the FBI could have prepared better for the attacks here at the Capitol. The big headline is that the FBI failed to canvass their local offices and information from those informants at those local offices, field offices, that could have provided some intelligence about the attacks. Information like groups like the Proud Boys, for example. Now, the Inspector General report said that that was not intentional, but it did lead to a failure to present intelligence that could have helped on that day. Another big headline coming out from that report is that there were no undercover FBI agents present at the protests or in the attack on the Capitol. And that is essentially to address a lot of conspiracy theories that have been floating around for years on the far right that this was somehow provoked by undercover FBI informants. So this Inspector General report says that no undercover agents were present on that day.
All right, let me switch gears and let's talk about those budget talks that are going on in Washington. Congress, as you know, Caitlin, has a few days until the funding is set to run out. What's the deal? Are they able to keep the lights on during the holidays?
Yeah, this has become something of a holiday tradition where we're all waiting to see whether Congress can do its fundamental job of funding the government and keeping the government open. We are going up to that deadline here soon by the end of the year. Before Christmas, they want to get something done. We are hearing that they are likely to pass a short-term measure to keep the government running through probably the end of the first quarter, around March or so. And the question is whether, Democrats who are going to be needed to pass this measure, whether they try to exert any pressure and get things that they want, especially funding for disaster relief, for example. But what's really interesting here, Vlad, is that Republicans, especially conservatives, are usually opposed to these short-term spending measures. This time, however, if you think about that timeline, March gets you into the new administration, of course, where Republicans will have a majority here in the Senate. They'll have a majority in the House, albeit a slim one, and of course, Donald Trump in the White House. So more leverage they could seek in a few months from now. But all signs indicate that they will kind of kick the can further down the road. So you shouldn't expect any Christmas-related shutdowns.
All right. Well, that's good news. Caitlin, thank you very much. As always, my friend, appreciate it.
Good to see you.